Check this
there are
out.
different levels of violation, and when you're possessing
The Benny Show.
that's
Go
bad.
watch
if
it
you're
today.
actually using the intel for your
This is a
personal
lawyer.
gain, that takes it to a whole new level.
I would like to sort of re-ask this question, perhaps with a little less monologuing. They want to put Julian Assange and Edward Snowden in the electric chair for espionage, for essentially taking classified documents and revealing them for personal gain or for whatever, right? I don't know Edward Snowden, I don't know Julian Assange, but you're going to have to prove to me how this is any different. You're going to have to prove to me. I mean, this is what they got the Rosenbergs.
Is this
for,
where we're
right?
coming
Back
to
in the day,
now?
selling
Taking documents.
secrets.
So, first of all, let me just say, back here a ways, they said the only way Biden can get out of it is if Obama stands up and says, I gave him the documents. Will he do that? Otherwise, they violated the Espionage Act. Now, why did the DS say that JA and ES violated the Espionage Act years before they get caught, but yet they've been doing this since 2000. I'm going to tell you, it goes all the way back to 2001. Okay, but they've been doing this a long time. Listen.
For personal gain. Did not the Rosenbergs get, like, personal, they got money from the Russians to get America's classified secrets, right? So Mike, you're a lawyer, clearly much smarter than me. Maybe you can explain to me, like, as you would a child, like, how is this any different?
Well, I mean, there's a difference between treason and espionage. They're both very serious national security crimes. Espionage is where you mishandle or misuse classified information, whether it's for personal gain or for whatever, but you line in your pockets like the Biden has. Treason is where you sell out your country, right? And so if you're using
has he done
classified
both?
material and you're giving it to our political enemies to sell out our country, that's treason. It's also espionage, but it's a higher level of a national security crime. In addition to espionage, you can charge them with treason. So I'm not seeing how the Biden case gets to the level of treason, but it's certainly espionage. It's certainly serious national security felonies. It certainly
how naive
would have
he's
the FBI
acting.
kicking down doors. If this were anyone else other than a Democrat president, they would be kicking down doors and getting this materials. Instead, Biden has a deal that's been reported in the Washington Post and the New York Times, where Biden has this cozy deal with Garland, where they're just going to quietly go gather these documents. They intended.
What if Trump has a deal with Garland the same way he has a deal with McCarthy?
They found these documents more than 2 months ago. Contrast what they did with Trump versus what they did with Biden. They sent in the FBI, a huge FBI team to Mar-a-Lago, a high-profile raid. They took pictures. They sent the pictures around the world of the outer folders of the classified documents. These are all materials that President Trump was allowed to have under the Presidential Records Act. He's allowed to have all of those documents.
He did everything legal.
Heavily secured office of the former president of Mar-a-Lago. Biden was not allowed to have any of these documents that he had, any of these classified documents. They're stolen classified records. They're stolen.
He says he literally took them from Obama several times.
Presidential records from Obama. And just contrast how they covered it up for 2 months. They let Biden's lawyers do the first 4 searches. They didn't even have the FBI do the searches. They let Biden's people do it. They let Biden take crime scenes. They let Biden go stay in his beach home in Delaware. They still haven't even searched his beach home in Rehoboth Beach.
Oh, boy.
They let Biden stay in his home and taint the crime scene in Wilmington. This is outrageous what Merrick Garland and the Biden Justice Department have done to cover up for their boss, President Biden. And
so I think he's guilty of both. Time will tell. Bye, friends.